Hey, good morning, group leaders. Hope you're having a great week so far. Just wanted to come back to you with the leader update video for this week. And as you guys are wrapping up Love Where You Are groups last week and this week, I thought that I would want to come to you this morning and celebrate some of the wins, to celebrate some wins from groups this winter. This was a huge success for us in terms of taking a next step and engaging as communities of people on mission wherever Jesus has placed us. We had over 40 different groups meeting across southern Indiana and almost every city that our campus touches within our region. We had groups meeting in homes. For the first time, we took a step outside of the home and we had a group meeting in the YMCA in New Albany. And we're looking to do more of that in the future to partner with gyms, with coffee shops, with businesses, and other places where we go on a regular basis, and Jesus has called us to love where we are. So be on the lookout for that coming up soon. Before the semester began as a leader, we kind of laid out 3 wins for you, and it's what we talked about last fall. We said we wanted you to work really hard on connecting your group in the community that takes place there and helping it to feel like a family. And you guys did that really well. I heard it from your groups themselves, and I kept hearing it from you as leaders, that the way that God brought the people together and the things that He did in your community and the discussions that took place, that was a big win for us. You connected well. The second one was modeling a Love Where You Are lifestyle. And what struck me this winter, and maybe the biggest takeaway for me, was that the majority of groups go, oh, we're here to grow in our faith so we can share it with the people God's placed around us. And I've heard more conversations centered around how do I love other people well, as opposed to what is God doing for me. And it's becoming more of a others-oriented culture, and we are so excited for that. The last thing is serving. What I love about the serving stories that I'm hearing is that your groups are really taking ownership of loving where they are, and they're seeing the role of not just a family that meets in your living room one night a week, but a family of servants who are sent into the world to love people like Jesus. I've got lots of stories coming up over the next few weeks to share with you on how that went. But in the meantime, for Love Where You Are to continue to be a success, we rely on you, group leaders, to give us your feedback. What went really well for your group? What could have been better? What is God calling us to in the future? Dream big with us. How would you like to see God work through Love Where You Are groups and through what we're doing in the community? We need you to share that feedback with us. So the best way to do that is to click the link below that'll take you to a survey that'll take you less than 5 minutes. So would you take a second right now, just click that link and give us your feedback from your group, and that will help us be able to continue to move forward in what God's calling us into. Well, on the note of next steps, next groups are kicking off this week. We had a room full of ladies in here last night in the hub, our student ministry space, and there were 170 ladies here learning how to pray fervently, how to go before our Father with requests and know that He hears us and then He's going to answer. Can you imagine the impact that's going to have on our communities when we really truly learn to seek God and ask for His leading and guiding in our everyday lives? That's what these ladies are doing. And right here tonight, Bill Weedman is teaching at the Man Challenge on how to get in shape. You heard Bill teach a few weeks ago on Victory Weekend in our main adult service, and you guys know you do not want to miss this. So men, if you don't have anywhere else to be, 5:30 right here tonight. We've got dinner from B-Dubs for just $5, so be here. We got a lot of you guys leading tables as well, so invite your groups to come along. Well, the last thing I wanted to let you know about is a really cool class that Jerry Neville and I are teaching beginning this weekend. It's called Learning to Live Like Jesus. Learning to Live Like Jesus. And really, it picks up the conversation after the next series. We talked a lot about the challenges Jesus has given to us. And we talked a lot about that we're called to be disciple makers in our communities and in our lives. But have you ever wondered, how did Jesus do what He did? When He came in the flesh and He lived among us, He lived a human existence just like us. So what resources did He rely on to carry out the mission that His Father had sent Him on? Well, we're going to cover those in Learning to Live Like Jesus. And here's the cool part. The same resources that were available to Jesus when He was here in His humanity are available to us today. And God has not only invited us and challenged us, but He has empowered us to learn to walk as Jesus walked and learn to live as he lived. If you guys want to come and just take a next step with us, we would love to have you Sunday morning, 11 to 12:15, upstairs in room 225, beginning this week. And maybe this isn't just for you. Maybe there's somebody in your group you need to invite to come along with you. So go ahead and share this information with them and come along for the journey with us, with Jerry and I and so many others as we learn to live like Jesus and rely on the resources that Jesus had. Well, group leaders, that's it for this week. Like I said, we'll be coming back to you over the next few weeks, celebrating some stories of what God is doing through your groups in our community and talking about, just some awesome stuff and celebrating what he's done. So we hope you'll be able to check that out. Hope you'll join us for our next group. Have a great week and tell your wife, significant other, or whoever, Happy Valentine's Day. If not, go tell a neighbor. Tell them Happy Valentine's Day.